Hello, 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 Zambia. How y'all doing? I'm back again with the Zambian Be On Time Challenge, and it's my honor and pleasure to introduce to you the one and only, the legendary Fred Kanoute, the African Footballer of the Year 2007. Yes, it's him, and it's an honor to have you here, my brother. Welcome to Zambia once again.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for taking a moment to have a quick chat over my campaign. Yeah, so as explained to you, we're doing a campaign being the Zambian Be On Time campaign. We're trying to address the issues that are within our control as a people. How can we improve our livelihoods by looking at the things that are within our control, and rather than complaining about things that are beyond our control. And one of the things that we've identified is our utter disregard for time as a people. And I know this is a Zambian Be On Time campaign, but it's an African problem. Sometimes people say it's a black man problem, but it's our problem as a people. And I believe it's something that if we do address, and if we do take seriously, if we start respecting time, and if we do things on time, it's gonna have a positive effect on all of our livelihoods. So I'd like you to kindly give us your thoughts on that and what kind of advice you have on that, based on your experience being, you know, an African playing at the highest level in Europe, living it up, and you've seen the contrast of the systems and what improvements you have.
Yeah, I'm almost gonna start backwards. I'm gonna say we are gonna avoid as well the cliche of thinking only African people are late. I've lived almost all my life in Europe, and I see a lot of Europeans are late, and sometimes people from African background are more on time than them. So it means that there is nothing. This is important to state as well, that there is nothing to do with color or with your origin, but more with culture.
Culture, yes.
So this is very exactly. My second point will be on the fact that you say you rightly stated that of course there are things that are a little bit beyond our control. So obviously we know that Africa for centuries has been torn by slavery, colonization, and a lot of problems. And still nowadays, there's a lot of foreign nations that have a grip on our countries, and that's more often than not, sometimes prevent a healthy development.
Exactly.
So of course these are things that we have to take into account. Now, does it mean that it's always other people's fault? Absolutely not. There are things that are within our control. And I think we shouldn't give the stick for people to beat us with. And I think this starts with a very young age. So I'm a strong believer in youth development, whether it is through football, which is my field, but it works for everything, for all kind of education. And it has to be to start at the very
grassroots.
Exactly.
Great.
Exactly. So I think we cannot just all of a sudden wake up one day and you're 20 plus 30 and say, oh, I'm going to start being on time. It's a bit late. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's difficult. All these good habits I have to start at a very young age.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So your advice would be to instill that into the younger generations, right?
Yeah, younger generation. And after, from my experience, obviously, if you want to do anything properly and in a professional way, you have to be on time. You know, and to be honest, I arrived late. It happens to everybody. But in Europe, for example, or in top clubs, when you arrive late, or professional clubs, it doesn't need to be top clubs. When you arrive late, for example, it happened to me. For example, one day I arrived 1 minute late at the bus. The bus left without me.
It's gone.
This is very simple. Am I going to arrive late the next time?
No.
Absolutely not. So there need to be consequences, slowly, step by step, to show that it's not a good thing. It's disrespect towards yourself first, because you want to respect yourself and you want to improve. In order for other people to respect you, you have to respect yourself first.
Absolutely.
Then, of course, you have to respect others. If people are on time and you arrive every time 10 minutes, 20 minutes late, what kind of respect is that? So but this, as I said, it has to be instilled early.
Okay, of course. So thank you so much. I mean, that's the biggest takeaway from the legend here is we got to instill it early. We start instilling it with the kids, but of course we hold each other accountable and put that as an issue of respect. Fred, thank you so much for what you're doing in our country and in Africa as a whole, and just what you're doing for the youth. You know, you're a great guy, a great spirit. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're so grateful for everything, and wish you all the best in your endeavors, my brother.
Thank you very much for the great work you're doing, and we're in this together anyway.
Cheers, one love, brother. Thank you.